Hi everybody, James from the Dungeon Puff again. Today I would like to attempt to explain a question I get asked a lot. What is the game of Dungeons and Dragons? In a nutshell, it's a game that does transcend traditional gaming by fostering creativity, collaboration, and boundless storytelling, endless possibilities. I'd like to go through the many reasons that it has become a cherished part of my life as both a player and, to be honest, mostly as a forever DM, but I love being a DM, so there's no problem there. So let's embark on this adventure together, and let me be your guide to uncover the magic that awaits within the realms of Dungeons and Dragons. D&D, or TTRPGs in general, is unlike any other game. It's not just about rolling dice and fighting monsters, it's a game of imagination, creativity, and storytelling, where you and your friends take on the roles of heroes, villains, and everything in between. Guided by a game master, dungeon master, who acts as both a storyteller and referee. You would then explore a vast world, face unexpected challenges, and make choices that shape your adventure in ways that no other game actually allows. Unlike board games that have rigid rules and limited player choices, or video games, which follow a set script, D&D offers complete freedom. The only real limits are what you and your friends can imagine. Want to be a charming rogue who talks their way out of every fight? You can. Would you like to be a scholarly wizard who outsmarts his enemies with clever illusions? Or, that's no problem. If you're a noble knight seeking glory, or a mischievous bard spinning tales and pulling pranks, the game doesn't tell you who to be, you decide. Many people love open-world video games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, Starfield, Elden Ring, Skyrim, personal favorite of mine, because of their sense of exploration and player choice. These games let you roam vast landscapes, uncover secrets, and forge your own path. But no matter how open-ended they seem, you're still playing within the limitations of the game's code. There are only so many things the game will allow you to do. In Breath of the Wild, you can climb mountains, but you can't dig a tunnel through them. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you can interact with NPCs, but only in a pre-scripted way. D&D, or TTRPGs in general, removes those restrictions. If you can think of a creative solution to a problem, your game master / dungeon master can help find a way to make that work. This limitless creativity is one of the reasons Dungeons & Dragons is for absolutely everybody. It's not just for fans of medieval fantasy and quirky little fun situations. Sure, you can fight dragons and explore ancient ruins, but you can also have adventures in futuristic cities, haunted mansions, or even entire worlds of your own creation. These are campaigns, stories inspired by detectives' tales, pirate tales, horror films, and slapstick. Sometimes all at once. If you have a particular type of story you love, D&D can bring that to life for you. In my own game, our party is a mix of wildly different characters. A half-elf bard of the school of dance who lives and works in a carnival that she was lost in as a child. A Harengon, a rabbit person. She's a rogue who tells tall tales and drinks tea. A war-forged paladin of Maliki, who has inadvertently began to collect awkward, awakened plants of different sorts as companions. And a furbog sorcerer who gained his power from his mother being infected by a mind flayer tadpole while he was still in the womb. Needless to say, she did not survive, but he has. They may not seem like they belong in the same story, but that's part of what makes the game so exciting. Every player brings something unique to the table, and together they create a world that no one person could have imagined alone. Not the DM, not any one of those players alone. And that's what makes D&D special. It's a social experience. It's a game where you build something together, creating friendships and stories that last far beyond the gaming table. Or my sofa in my living room. I'm the only one who sits at the table. It encourages problem solving, teamwork, and creativity in ways few other games can. You'll learn to think on your feet, adapt to unexpected twists, and support your fellow players as they do the same. The moments you share Whether it's an epic battle, a daring heist, or a simple conversation turns to a heartfelt character moment. These memories you'll treasure long after the game ends. Beyond just being fun, Dungeons & Dragons can be deeply personal. It lets players explore ideas, emotions, and identities in a safe and imaginative space. Maybe you play a character who's braver than you feel in real life. And through them, you find a bit of that courage within yourself. Maybe you craft a backstory that mirrors something important to you, giving you a new way to think about it. The game becomes more than just rolling dice. It becomes a journey of self-discovery and expression. At the end of the day, D&D is more than just adventure. It's about connection. Connecting with friends, connecting with stories, and with the endless possibilities of your own imagination. Whether you can be looking for a deep emotional narrative, or just a fun night of jokes and dice rolls. D&D has something for absolutely everyone. Coyote, coyote, coyote. I'm just a dungeon master. I only pretend to do badass things. I don't actually do them in real life. I'm going to run this way, and hopefully he goes away. Oh, I think he found some garbage. There's a lot of garbage around here. It's kind of gross. It's gone? Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. I'm going to lean on this tree. So as a dungeon master, a DM, my love for Dungeons & Dragons deepens through the unique opportunities that craft and guide immersive narratives. The role allows me to weave intricate worlds, design challenging scenarios, and breathe life into the diverse characters, offering a creative outlet unparalleled in other gaming experiences. Witnessing players engage with the stories, make impactful decisions, and collaboratively shape the adventure brings immense satisfaction. The DM's role is the architect of the game's universe, for better lack of a term, I guess, fosters a dynamic and interactive storytelling environment where the joy comes not just from narrating a tale, but from facilitating shared journey of imagination and discovery. And it's just another reason I love D&D. Its unparalleled ability to provide a meaningful escape from the stresses of everyday life. This tree's getting really uncomfortable. Immersing myself in the world of fantasy, where I can embody a character of my own creation. It allows me to momentarily set aside real-world worries and engage in a form of play that is both liberating and rejuvenating. This temporary departure from reality not only offers a fun break, it also helps me to return to daily challenges with a refreshed perspective and renewed energy. Embarking on your first D&D adventure can seem daunting with its array of rules, statistics, and numbers. However, there is absolutely no need to feel overwhelmed. Your dungeon master and fellow players are there to guide you through the learning process, allowing you to absorb the game's mechanics naturally as you play. But if you're eager to dive in, this is getting too tight, but hesitant about creating your own character from scratch, consider starting with a pre-generated character. These ready-made characters let you jump straight into the action, giving you a feel for the game without the initial complexity of character creation. Resources like D&D Beyond offer a variety of pre-made character sheets to choose from. Alternatively, your dungeon master can provide or help you select a pre-generated character that aligns with your interests. This approach ensures a smooth introduction to the game. Hands in the way. Allowing you to focus on the adventure and storytelling aspects that make D&D so captivating. So, that being said, gather your friends, grab some dice, step into a world where anything is possible. Your adventure is waiting for you. You just have to roll for initiative. As always, this is James from the Dungeon Puffin. I'll talk to you guys later.